Looking for the best PS4 games to buy this year? Well, you've come to the right place, because we're about to show you our pick of the 10 best PS4 games you can play right now. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Uncharted 4's true successes lie in the details. Oh, sure, you have the big action set pieces that the series is known for, where everything hero Nathan Drake touches falls apart around him in Michael Bay levels of destruction, but it's how Uncharted nails the small moments that make it truly great. For the first time in the series, Naughty Dog has given the series' characters some room to grow as actual people, filling in the details where you'd least expect them to. And these smaller moments make the big ones feel all the more impactful. As explosive as Uncharted 4 is, it's also deeply personal, and it's a hell of a showpiece for your PS4 to boot.
Go home, live your life, or we can just end it right here.
There's gotta be another way. I need you on this one.
What Remains of Edith Finch? What Remains of Edith Finch is one of those beautiful reminders that games can make you feel everything. Exploring her family home, Edith gradually uncovers the stories of the Finches through the ages, each one opening up a new experience and story. From exploring a Halloween horror adventure in a graphic novel to simply flying a kite, every chapter is a new surprise. To give away any more is to spoil the magic of this walking sim, but yes, it will break your heart and make you cry, but in the best possible way. What Remains of Edith Finch is a beautiful experience that never feels emotionally manipulative, incredibly human, with a poignant reflection on the stories that make us who we are. Grand Theft Auto 5. The magic of GTA 5 and its reappearance on current-gen hardware isn't the improved textures, shinier cars, or even the brilliantly executed new first-person mode. It's in the way each addition and improvement combines to enthrall and seduce you all over again, to sink another 50 hours into Los Santos without it ever feeling like a rerun. Plus, if tabby kicking isn't your thing, GTA Online is here, with its mega online heists, improved character creator, and, you know, the end of the mystery of Mount Chiliad.
We would need a ballistic missile launcher to have half a chance.
This cannot be traced back to me.
For all I know, you're bugged all to high hell and you don't even know the bugs exist!
Fortnite. Fortnite is the most fun you can have on PlayStation 4, and it's free. And I do mean totally free, because you don't even need a PS Plus subscription to play online. Fortnite's Battle Royale mode has taken the world by storm, enchanting players with its intense shootouts and towering build battles as they complete to be the last of the 100 standing. Regular developer updates add new weapons, modes, and thoughtful tweaks to baseline mechanics every week, keeping the game fresh even if you've already had a few dozen wins under your belt. And don't forget about the Save the World mode as well. If you're in the mood for something more cooperative, this is your go-to place, though you will have to pay for that one.
To the rescue! Stay back!
The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. The White Wolf himself finally rides onto PS4 in The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt, and brings with him one of the most diverse and challenging RPG worlds ever seen. Mesmerising to look at and utterly engrossing to play, CD Projekt Red's Farewell to Geralt is a high for the genre. What really impresses are the genuinely entertaining missions, and the eclectic cast of characters that bring the world to life. While combat can be challenging at first, once you get into it, there's enough depth here to keep you entertained for the duration. Not to mention it's been further bolstered by the often astonishing Blood and Wine expansion DLC. This is essential in every way. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. While retaining the distinct storytelling and sense of wonder that defines the Metal Gear series, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain offers a new level of freedom and creativity unheard of in any sandbox. It's something to be explored for days, weeks, months, each little secret and hidden slice of gameplay just waiting to be found and to make players rethink the way they approach the game. Grand, majestic, and bittersweet, this is an instant classic and one of the finest things you can shove into your PS4. Spider-Man. Spider-Man on PS4 is one of the most fun, immediately joyful games you'll ever pop into your PlayStation. It looks incredible, sure, and the game itself is massive, but what impresses most is the feeling of swinging around New York City as the web-slinger himself. The fact that the story has all the heart and humour of Spidey's latest Marvel outings only enhance the already brilliant superhero game. With a neat photo editor included and a stack of DLC on the way, you could be playing Spider-Man for months to come.
You're officially an enemy of the people.
Come on, Peter.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Everyone knew that a brand new Rockstar game on PS4 would cause a major earthquake in the gaming scene, and oh boy, has it. Red Dead Redemption 2 and its glorious open world that's full of things to do and people to meet, kill and rob is quite the masterpiece of game making. And the story. Oh boy, the story. Obviously we won't be crowned the sheriff of Spoiler Town here, but it's as gloriously epic as you'd expect from a Rockstar game, even if the opening few hours are a little slow. It's a wonderful world to live in because there's just so much to see and discover.
I don't want to kill all these folk Dutch. Just you.
What about loyalty? Loyal to what matters.
Do as you're goddamn told.
It is us or him!
Horizon Zero Dawn. As beautiful as it is deep, Horizon Zero Dawn creates an astonishingly rich world to explore and to get lost in. On top of all that, there's the post-apocalyptic prettiness, especially in the PS4 Pro enhanced version. The core gameplay loop of hunting and taking down various mechanical creatures is the real draw here. The use of slower weapons like bows creates a far more tactical take on the action, and you have to think about your strategies and consider your options rather than just charging in blasting. As well as learning how to get by in a world that hates you, there's just so much to see and do as you chase side quests, meet factions, and try to unravel the compelling mystery behind corrupted machines and a lost past. Easily one of the best games of this generation.
They don't tell us why the machines rule these lands, but they warn us that this balance cannot last.
God of War. The new God of War is in many ways a complete refresh for this action series. While Kratos is still very angry, the game still features moments of horrific violence, and the action continues to be smooth and brutal, the whole structure and pace has been completely revamped. Now you're free to explore the world and unearth all of its secrets as you go through. And there are so many layers to this game. Puzzles are incredibly smart, set pieces impress, and Kratos is a much more rounded character, especially when it comes to the interactions with Atreus, his son. It also helps that the game looks staggeringly good, from scripted scenes to the way the combat flows freely. All taking place in a world that feels alive and historied. There's no better showcase game for PS4.
Can you kill something that big?